What's up, YouTube? PP Dangler here. Thanks for watching another episode of my BB gun review channel here. We got an exciting for me anyway, pistol here for you today. This is out of the Umarex Legend series. It is a Mauser M712 Schnellfeuer. It's a rapid fire. It's German for rapid fire. It's modeled after the C96 by Mauser. That gun was issued 1836 to the German military and other militaries across the world, but I would say most notably probably Germany. It was used in the World War I, and this is another modified version of that. This is the 712. Same platform. It's just instead of being fed by stripper clips, this was produced with a detachable box magazine holding 20 rounds, select fire, semi-auto, and fully automatic machine pistol. This was developed for the German Air Force, from what I understand. They were issued to airmen pilots in case of downed aircraft, enemy territory. They needed something high powered. And this is what they were issued. So more firepower, obviously, than an average semi-auto 10-round semi-automatic pistol, double the firepower and fully automatic. It was used by some famous people in history, the C96 and the 712. Lawrence of Arabia was famous for carrying one, Winston Churchill, and the list goes on. You can read from Wikipedia, it was used in many different assassination attempts across the world. It was famous for being used by the Russian mob. So this gun's been around. It's got its notoriety. But I'm gonna actually try to do an in-depth review, on the pistol here. This is kind of what got me into reviewing BB guns, pellet guns, and stuff like that. It's one of the first ones I saw. I'm like, man, I gotta have that. Well, it was 100 bone. I wasn't into it as much as I am now. So I started reviewing, a lot of lower budget pistols. I did snag this off of eBay. It was $76 and it came with an extra box mag. So it was a no-brainer. Had the box, has everything. So we'll unbox it, go over the gun, all that. Here's the outside of the box. As you can see here, 360 feet per second, semi-auto and full auto, drop-free magazine, 18 rounds. It's calibered in 177 or 4.5 millimeter steel BB, so it does not shoot airsoft. 6 millimeter BBs. It's not an airsoft pistol. BB only. Powered by 12 gram CO2 cartridges. And it's all metal. The only things that I found on this that were plastic, the grips are plastic. They look like real wood though. It's a high quality gun. It's heavy. We'll weigh it out, do all that. It's got a full blowback action, so the hammer works. The slide blows back with each shot. Same kind of thing there. Here's some more specs. Smooth bore barrel, 5.5 inches long, 18 round, 360 feet per second. So not a powerhouse by any means, but fun to shoot. It does eat up CO2 pretty quick though, especially in the full auto mode. You get about 1.5, maybe 2 magazines, just by holding down the trigger. And the rate of fire on this in full auto is insane. Absolutely insane. I mean, you can empty the clip in about a second, and I'll show you all that. We'll do some slow motion shots, all that. So stick around. Go ahead, hit like, comment, hit subscribe to my channel. Let's open it up. This is what came in the box here. Typical Umarex stuff, just advertisements. Steel Storm. Eventually, I would like to get one of them. Umarex warranty card and the M712 blowback manual. Actually, I haven't even opened this yet, but they're all the same. Tells you how to load the CO2, operate the safety, operate the gun, troubleshooting, all that. It did come with an Allen key for the magazine, and then here is the pistol. And when I first get this box out of here, when I first got this package, I couldn't believe how heavy it was. Let's go ahead and just do a quick walk around of the gun. Again, all metal. It's marked 177, 4.5 millimeter right there. Nothing on this side other than the selector switch. N is single and R is full auto. And to activate this, it's just a push button. You push, and then it's just a lever back and forth. That's it. Here is the handle. Again, it's plastic, but it's got nice grain in it. It looks metal. A little key ring here. Safety, S there for safe, and F for fire. My safety doesn't work, or I can't get it to work. When it's in safe mode, it'll still fire, so I don't know if this is defective and that's why I got it so cheap, but the safety does not operate on this, but normally obviously it should. On this side here, you got your markings, Waffenbrink. I don't know if that is the factory that manufactured this pistol. M712. You got your warning right there, again the caliber, and it does have an individualized serial number. Magazine release on this side, again metal, and the magazine is full metal, metal spring, metal follower. This piece up here is plastic because it would just be worn down too quick if it was metal. Your valve assembly on the back, and then on the bottom just a standard screw cap here. The threads are plastic. There is a metal piece in there, if you can see that, for the Allen key to contact, unscrew it. Otherwise, the threads are plastic, so be easy on this. Don't strip it. You just slide your CO2 down there and puncture it. We'll go through all that. Now, while it is a blowback, it does not lock back on the last shot, and that will be it'll be an audible difference. You'll hear the tone in the gun when you're out of ammunition. Sights, it's got AK style, is what I call it, style rear post here with the sliding notch, for your yardages. That's fine. They are non-adjustable other than that for elevation. You can't adjust windage on this or anything, and just a standard post sight on the front. Charging handle to operate the gun, pull it back. You can see down there, I'll release it, that cocks the hammer, and trigger pull. And again, safety's on, safe, still fires. So again, I'm not sure why that is. It must be defective, and that's probably why I got it so cheap. Be super extra careful with yours until you can operate the safety. From what I understand also, it only operates when it's cocked, and I've tried that too. Tried taking it off, cocking the gun, putting the safety on, and it still fires. What else? The magazine holds 18 rounds. There's the one issue with this gun that I've seen online. I didn't really have it, is there's a little screw right here, a little grub screw that holds down the outer barrel. And when I got it, I felt the very slightest movement, but I went in there and I tightened it up, and now it's solid. So just keep an eye on that. I've read some reviews and stuff where people thought the quality of the gun made the gun not worth having, and it's a screw. I mean, you can put a little thread locker on there and tighten it down and be good to go. That thing ain't gonna go anywhere. I'll show you. Let me do the weight. I haven't weighed this gun yet. I wanted to wait to do the review, but it is heavy for a pistol. 3 pounds and 1.9 ounces, so 3 pounds 2 ounces. Pretty significant, I think. It feels solid in the hand. Again, all metal construction. Fun to shoot. So we did the weight. Let's go ahead and talk about the teardown for this. You have the option to take the gun down here, the lower receiver from the upper receiver. To do that, you have to eject the magazine. There's a switch on here on back, a lever. If you can see, I'm activating that. So you're going to do that, and then the whole top receiver is going to pull back. Caution, while you do that, there's a metal plate right here held in by a spring. When I first did it, of course it went flying because I had no idea. I'll show you that. If you take it apart really slow and carefully, here's what I'm talking about right here. This metal plate, you can see it already wants to jump up. So if you hold it in place, you can take it apart. It's not terribly a pain, but it can be super annoying to get that spring back under there once this is up. So I just wanted to show you the inside of the gun here. All the weight is up here. This doesn't weigh much at all. Pretty hollow, has a little bit of a trigger mechanism in there, but everything else is kind of held up here. This upper half is twice the weight of the lower receiver. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this back in now before we have any problems. And to do that, again, you slide it. Make sure that piece is covered up over that pinhole first before you release it, and just send it home. And that's just a quick overview of the pistol. Again, very nice. Umarex always does a great job. I love all their guns. The Legend series, really, I'm really drawn to the Legend series just because I love the history of the gun so much. I know they got a Luger P09 or something like that, And what else they do? The Makarov is part of their Legend series. They have an MP40 machine gun. What else they got? They might have done the PPK. Maybe, I don't know. They got a couple guns in that series, though, that are very neat. I'd like to get my hands on at some point. And then, like I said, I did get an extra magazine with this. I haven't even used it yet. I haven't verified that it works, doesn't leak or anything. It looks like it's in a factory sealed package, but these go for like 40 bucks. And the gun, you know, brand new, over 100. So I think I got a pretty good deal at 75 bucks, 75, 76 bucks. What we'll do here is, at this point, I will show how to load it here. Cap off, grab a CO2, and don't drop it in there because you may puncture it and it might blow up right back in your face. So just kind of slide it in sideways till you get down there. Then again, be careful not to strip the threads on this, and then just send it home. And these don't leak any CO2. You can't even hear it, you know, when you puncture it. So it's that easy. And then take your BBs. Now to load this, you have to pull this spring all the way down and hold it right there and drop your BBs in that little hole right there. I don't find it too terribly difficult. Again, a lot of people online, you know, like to talk about it and how not efficient it is. I just like to grab them over my BB tin and kind of use the groove right there as a guide and just put them in there. It's not too terribly hard. Don't overfill this, because when you do, you'll push that follower down too far and it'll catch right there when you send it home in the gun. So yeah, it moves down a little bit farther. So if I had one more BB in there, it would catch. So be careful of that. We'll go ahead and let's set up a target, and we'll do some target shooting, all right? All right, so we'll go ahead and set up, well, we got the target set up. We'll go ahead and go back to our bench here. It's 30 feet away from a seated, rested position. I'm going to do some semi-auto shots, and then I will show it firing in full auto. Alright, I'm going to go ahead, and it's obviously shooting high, so I made some adjustments to that. I'm sorry, I had it on full auto. I didn't realize that the selector switch was on full auto, so that first shot was kind of a burst. I'm going to load it back up real quick here, and we'll just take a couple other shots at it. Alright guys, so there you go. There's just a quick shooting, target shot with it. Well, I did hit it, most of the time. I think it shoots a little high. The second time that after I reloaded, I think I got a better grouping. This is a 6-inch target. Again, the slide doesn't lock back. It is empty though, as you can see. I'll show you some, just blowback action shots. And then we'll put it on full auto. And that's it. So that CO2 is cash. So I got 2 magazines and then that blowback. So we will put a fresh CO2 in here. And then I'll show you some full auto shots, which are always fun. Completely out. I'll go reload. Alright, again, same target, and I'm just going to hold it down and I'll show you how fast this unloads. One-handed. Umarex M712 full auto. Alright, before I let you guys go, I just want to do a video here so you can see it actually in action. So we're just going to take a couple shots in semi, and then we'll dump the clip in full auto at the target here. Full auto. And since it's so fun to shoot, we'll do one more in full auto. Umarex 712 Schnellfeuer. So I got two full auto clips out of one CO2. So even on full auto or semi, you're basically getting about 2 magazines per fill. So if you got 2 magazines, you can put in 2 CO2s and refill them twice and be good to go. So that's probably just about the end of the review. I think I talked about everything I wanted to talk about with the pistol. Again, really fun. Now they retail, like I said, for $100 or a little bit over $109. It's not really worth that much to me. I just got it because I got a really good deal on it, with the extra magazine and it being brand new and about 25 bucks off, about 75 bucks. Again, it's not going to be a great target shooter. It's okay in semi. Got kind of a decent group. I could have took my time more for sure. It's not going to be a powerful shooter, and it's not going to be very accurate. So it's more of a nostalgia piece if you like history, if you like the idea, the concept of machine pistols, if that's your thing. You can't airsoft with it or anything. However, they may make an airsoft version. I'm not sure if it's Umarex KWC might make an airsoft version of this 712. I think it's older though, and I haven't seen any for sale. I just want to mention one more thing here. The nickname for this gun, I can't remember if I mentioned it though, it's the broom handle. And I think that's pretty evident why. The rounded wooden handle here, I guess, signifies a broom. They call it the broom handle. So if you ever hear, somebody talking about that, in a documentary or something, the broom handle pistol, machine pistol, this is what they're talking about, the C96 single semi-auto version of this, or possibly the full auto 712 Schnellfeuer rapid fire. So that's just about going to be it for the review, I guess. If you guys have any other questions, want to see this in other videos, want to see different things, let me know, leave a comment. Please go ahead and subscribe. Trying to post videos every one during the week and one on the weekend, so I'm looking at Wednesday and then either Friday or Saturday, depending. Well, this will post Friday, some views over the weekend. So again, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Later. Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.